Okay, so welcome to your weekend focus for August the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th, 2018. Hopefully I can find a way of getting these videos out to you and finding Wi-Fi and able to upload. I'm kind of in a remote area, but I'm doing my best to search these little pockets, and sometimes I've been doing a lot on Instagram and whatnot. Well, not a lot, but more than here. So trying to stay connected to everybody. Thank you for all of your positive, loving, supportive energy that you are sending me each and every day. I'm loving your emails, your comments, your messages to me. Thank you so, so much. It is truly appreciated. It's a big path that I'm ending and a unknown path that I am stepping into. So we will see how things go. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you for everything that you do for me on a daily basis. I got all my cards here packed away, so let's get the cards out, shall we? So I have to share this with you, though. You know, I'm always talking about intentions and keeping positive, and so I learned a very good lesson of something that I wasn't teaching that I need to teach. So people were asking me, you know, you're driving, and it was like 1,500 kilometers, which I think is like 800 miles, give or take 50. And I did it in 2 days, which kind of zapped me for energy for 2 days. But every time I was telling somebody, you know, that we were driving, and they asked me, you know, which direction, what roads was I taking, I said, I just have to be careful of this one area. This one area of about 250 kilometers, there's moose warnings all over that, you know, you could potentially get into an accident with a moose. And if you're from the area, they'll tell you to get off the roads at dusk and dawn, because that's when the moose travel the most. And you don't win when you are in an accident with the moose. You knock out the legs of the moose rolls in, breaks your windshield, and you don't walk away from it. Now the moose probably will shake himself off and continue upon his way, but so it's a very, very dangerous stretch of road. So, you know, I kept telling people, you know, I just have to plan it so I'm not there. And I kept bringing that energy of that road and that area to me, that guess where I ended up at exactly dusk to drive through. So I said prayers, and we made it, but my goodness. So you have to be careful, you know. I do not want to encounter a moose is the same as I want to encounter the moose when you are giving it up to the universe, God, your angels, your spirit guides. They don't know a negative word. They don't know no. They don't know not. So when we are putting our affirmations into negatives, and I kept talking about it, so I kept drawing that energy in towards me. So, you know, be careful with what you are really asking to come into your life. So we have the solar eclipse, August the 11th. We have the solar eclipse in Leo at 18 degrees. Now I like it being in 18 degrees because Mercury is retrograde. So when Mercury is in retrograde, we don't want to be planting those seeds too early. There's still some information or facts that we need to uncover before we can truly go forward in our path. Some information that is left hidden right now. So walk the path of the Mercury retrograde before you are really jumping into anything new. So the 9 energy, the 8 is the moon energy. 18 is the moon energy, and how fitting. And then it goes 8 plus 1 is a 9. So that's endings, that's completions, that's healing coming into your life, that's closing doors behind you to prepare the way for the new opportunities that you want to step into. So there is a lot of that energy in this solar eclipse that we will be experiencing. Also, the date, okay? It's the 11th in 2018. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8 is an 11, so it's a collective 11 energy for us all to be walking through. And 11 can bring in so much magic and beauty and success into your life, but you have to commit to it. You have to commit to your dream or your desire or your hope or your want. And I think this little camera is going to blow away on me, so if it does, we'll just set it right back up and keep on going. I hope you can hear me. This is some old equipment that I dug out to travel with because nothing else. And I did bring my laptop, but I can't for the life of me get a signal strong enough for my laptop to actually connect to anything. And the moon is in Leo all weekend. So, I mean, that is unleashing your creative potential, your independence and your creative potential and your happiness and your play and love and romance. So it's really a weekend to enjoy each other, enjoy yourself, enjoy your hobbies, your gifts, your talents. To let out the creative side of you. Okay, we're going to cut the cards, but I don't think I'm going to leave them laying down or anything. I think I'm just going to fold them up and talk, because otherwise, if they go into the bay behind me here, I'll never be able to retrieve them. Although there was a little seal that swam by, tried to get his picture for you, but I could not. But maybe he would retrieve my card for me. Look at this. We start with the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is about your happiness, your joys. This is the Yes card. This is saying what you want in your life. All possibilities are open to you, and that really is the Sun conjunct Moon energy, is all possibilities are available to you. What do you believe you are deserving of, worthy of, that you can actually do, that you can actually step into? We have the Five of Pentacles right after it. So it's, it's clearing away all the clutter in your life, all the things that get in the way of where you truly want to go. And really look at the positives in your life. Really look at your talents and abilities and what you've got going for yourself rather than the lack thereof. The slate is clean here. The slate is very clean here. There is no color to this landscape except for white. We can make it anything we want. We have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is, well, don't be surprised if you get a little restless or a little doubting of yourself, of what can go right in your life. Don't look at the negative when this card comes up. With this card, we're always looking at, we're essentially crying over spilt milk. It's spilt. There's nothing we can be done about it. We wipe it up and we move on in our life. We don't sit there and we don't create it into a catastrophe when it needn't be. So we're not trying to, we have to watch ourselves this weekend of making mountains out of molehills. We have to watch ourselves on where we are truly putting our energy and our focus and what we are really putting our focus on. Some things, some things just need to go on the back burner. And don't let it take your focus off of where it needs to be. Okay, this is a beautiful weekend. For my tea time with Tilly, I don't have the video up yet because I was trying to work this all out, but I will soon. But we have a special project. So, this is a time to take those new beginnings and make a picture board, make a vision board. Okay, put on words and pictures of things that you want in your life, or write down your dreams, your goals, your desires, your wants, and give them up to the heavens. Read them aloud. State them for the universe, God, your angels, source to hear. We have the Wheel of the Year card. Yes, the Wheel of the Year. I think on Sunday, too, we have the 22 energy. So the 11 and 22 has been coming up so consistently here for us over the last several months. It's really become a popular number. So the 22 energy, it's about making the plan. If you don't make the plan, you're not going to go anywhere. And it's probably going to be a lot harder. You're going to see everybody else race by and you're going to go, what am I doing wrong? But it's slow and steady wins the race. It's believing in yourself, your convictions, your commitment. So the Wheel of the Year definitely talks about us going into a very new path, a new season, a new start. And we have the Hangman. So the Hangman does tell us to, weigh out the circumstances, see where the true balance can come in, where we can honor ourselves, where we can grow ourselves, where we can heal ourselves, where we can forgive ourselves. What would be good step forward, good steps forward in our lives. You know, when I had to contemplate my mom, you know, I kept seeing her in different situations. And all the situations would have worked. But where did I feel the least amount of fear, the least amount of anxiety, if I were to create that place for her in life? So, and then I found it, and it was like 800 miles away, but I know that I'm doing the right thing because there's people that will... Where are you? There you are. There are people that will really support her and love her, and she'll be well protected and cared for. So I can't ask for better than that. Am I going to be able to do this? Let's try this one-handed. I'm going to, instead of getting the affirmation cards out, because they're somewhere in there, I'm going to get out our little animal cards, because they were next in line. Is this going to stay so I can use two hands again? I don't edit, people. It is what it is, so... Let's see what little animal comes out. We got on the bottom of it deep rest. That's very much the hangman energy. Sometimes taking a break and restoring ourselves, it's not idle, wasted time. We need those disconnects. I've got my son with me, and you know, we came upon this little town the other day, and it had like all the brands, right? There was a Sobeys and a Canadian Tire and Tim Hortons. So yeah, I'm from Canada, and we hadn't seen anything like that in like 2 or 3 days. So he was already becoming, you know, unplugged from things that tell you to buy, spend, spend, spend. You'll be happier if you had this, that, the other thing. So I'm gonna try and set up this monitor. Well, I've got sing your songs and stand up for yourself. Shall we go with those? We have stand up for yourself. Let's see here. How can I do this? There we go. Stand up for yourself. If I can find them here. No, I can't turn the pages. It wasn't the peacock, right? But stand up for yourself. 52. I'm getting there, I promise. Okay, so stand up for yourself. Power, visionary, heart, chakra, assertiveness, water, and healing. Every time you don't follow your inner guidance, you feel a loss of energy, a loss of power, a sense of spiritual deadness. The color pink on the flamingo is symbolic of love and the heart chakra. Flamingo's legs are wiry but strong, and flamingo tells you that you're much stronger than you give yourself credit for. It is now time for you to stand up for yourself with your head held high. You don't have to hurt anyone's feelings. However, you have hurt yourself or allowed others to hurt you long enough. Now is the time to allow yourself to heal by being assertive and speaking your needs and concerns. You can do it verbally or write it down, but know that you have the power as long as you name yourself the master of it. If you are going through something tough, reach out to your friends and family, but know that you have the ability to stand on your own 2 legs and survive after the dust has cleared. The energy of your life may be shaking, and it's causing people to act irrational, hide, scream, cry, and some are even exiting your life. Then there are the ones who are entering your life and helping you with the future life game plan. So we haven't had the flamingo in a while, have we? It's quite long. We go on to say it's understandable if you are sad for the changes, because changes are scary. Just know that everything happens for a reason. There is nothing random in life, even though sometimes it feels that way. It is interesting to know that flamingos work as a group, and in shamanism, it is believed that flamingos teach how to filter the negative from your life so that you can benefit from the good to come. We all need to huddle together like flamingos and create a plan a life preparation plan, and simply allow the negative to leave and stop fighting it. Let go. Once the shifting of energy stops, those who have ridden the waves of energy will be in a much better place than those who have fought it, hidden from it, and cried. So be the flamingo. Flamingo tells you that water is a healing tool for you. Perhaps take a vacation, even just a weekend trip. But make sure that there is a water source nearby and allow it to cleanse your soul. Place your hand on your heart and envision the pink light surrounding you. Feel the emotions wash over you. You may even feel like crying, and that's okay. It's a cleansing. You may feel angry, and that's fine as well. You are releasing. Claim your power. As you do this, exercise and know that you are in control, and it's time for you to stand up for yourself. So, really, what a beautiful message for our eclipse season. I'm having a hard time with my cards and balancing everything here, so I don't think I'm going to pull out any more cards, but please, please look inside. See the beauty of who you are. Okay, this is a beautiful eclipse, okay? So we had the solar eclipse in Cancer, and then we moved to the lunar eclipse in Aquarius, and now here we are at the solar eclipse in Leo. And what a beautiful place to have a solar eclipse. So this is a time to stand strong for yourself. This energy will last right up until January 2019 solar eclipses, when the solar eclipse is in January. So it gives us a long stretch of road, so we don't have to hurry. We can think it through. Remember the 11 energy, but more importantly the 22 energy as well, where we must have the plan. We must think it through. We must weigh out our options. We must rethink, recalibrate, restructure our lives in some way. Maybe it's the end of a bad behavior or a bad habit. Maybe it's looking at something with a new attitude or a new perspective. This is a beautiful time for you to step into exactly who you are meant to become. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.